So, sir, I'll start by did mention a lot of scheme initiatives that you're taking, but I've seen this state very closely for last couple of years, and it is leap bound in terms of technology. What is the next vision that you would like to see coming up in this state?
See, we are very lucky to have Honorable CM Shri Naveen Patnaik as our Chief Minister for the last 25 years, almost 25 years, exactly to be 23 years. So, in the last 23 years, as I was saying, Odisha has transformed considerably. What we have seen in year 2000 when he took up as a chief minister, and now after 23 years, when it was very difficult to actually feed the entire state, Odisha was known for poverty. Odisha was known for bhukmari. Odisha was known for people dying of hunger, like districts like Kalahandi, Navarangpur, Malkangiri were known where people used to have mango kennels. So from that to today, where Odisha is like a surplus state, Odisha is one of the highest contributor of paddy rice to the public distribution system of the country, and also has started the public distribution system of 2 rupees rice in the year 2008, which ensured food for everyone. So nobody can die of hunger. Nobody will die of not having food. So that was ensured by the state government in 2004. I'm sorry, in 2004, till the National Food Security Act was implemented, and after that, everybody was ensured ration card and food was ensured to everyone. And from that, and to becoming a state where women have been empowered to a very big height, which is done through this Mission Shakti program, especially where almost around 70 to 80 lakhs women are empowered financially, economically, and socially through various schemes, and they are promoted to do business on their own, starting from like mushroom cultivation to fish cultivation to business of any kind, and also ensuring that Odisha, which is rich in mineral resource like iron ore, bauxite, where we have seen a lot of industries have been established like Vedant, Tata Steel, JSW, ArcelorMittal is soon going to come up. And recently, you must have seen when Mr. Naveen Patnaik had gone to Japan, Nippon Steel is planning to set up their plant here in Odisha, the largest plant in the entire world. So, with that, the transformation with using technology, where we have implemented or we have adopted technology in various schemes, which I was sharing you about, like Mo Sarkar, like Biju Swasthya Kalyan Yojana, like Kalia Yojana, where technology is incorporated in the government schemes so that people are being given better services. Like by using a simple card, a person can go to any hospital, almost around 700 hospital in the entire country, and get free of cost health services up to rupees 10 lakh. It is one of its kind services which is being started by Odisha government. Any person who is having a ration card, he is eligible, he or she, that family is eligible to get a Biju Swasthya Kalyan card. And for any kind of health treatment, they can get it in a private or government hospital with that card, which has a chip inside it, which has his recording of his database, of his family's database, of the person's database. And whereas a male member gets 5 lakhs cashless services, a female member gets 10 lakhs cashless services. So this has given a financial stability and freedom to these people, to the families, to the poor families who were having difficulty in actually getting health treatment in bigger hospitals. Like now, you can talk of Apollo Hospital or Tata Memorial Hospital or Fortis Hospital or Medant Hospital. Any big hospital you say, you can get a free treatment up to 10 lakhs rupees, which is provided by Government of India, Government of Orissa. Similarly, we have this Kalia scheme, which is Krusak Livelihood Augmentation Program, where farmers are given benefits financially so that they can use that money for their farming purpose. I think Honorable Minister has arrived. So what I can say is that using technology, we will be seeing a lot of transformation in the coming future. And I would like to invite Honorable Minister, Science and Technology, Sri Ashok Panda ji on the stage. A grand welcome for him.
जोरदार तालियों के साथ माननीय मंत्री जी का अभिनंदन किया जाए। माननीय मंत्री जी कल ही शाम को दुबई से लौटे हैं और आज शाम को दोबारा दिल्ली जा रहे हैं, तो यू कैन जस्ट इमेजिन द टाइप ऑफ हेक्टिक शेड्यूल ही हैज बीन विद, एंड वी आर सो ग्रेटफुल टू हिम दैट डिस्पाइट हिज extreme preoccupation, he found time to come and grace this inaugural session of today's Future Ready Bharat Summit, brought to you by Elets Technomedia in partnership with Microsoft India. So I request the Honorable Minister for his opening keynote address. Mananiya Mantri ji.
Good morning, everybody here. With me on dais, Shri Abhishek Bose, Director of Public Sector Microsoft. Shri Ravi Gupta ji, is the founder, CEO, and also editor-in-chief. Elets Technomedia. And then Anubhav Patnaik, the younger brother like, also my colleague in Odisha State Assembly for 5 years, now advisor in the IT department, and the esteemed distinct dignitaries of the dais. I am thankful to all of you that you have given me an opportunity to speak up my mind and few words. I should have with you at the right time, but because of the earlier last occupations engagement, I couldn't make it. And being in public like Anubhav Babu knows it better, you cannot leave people. You cannot escape from them. You cannot cheat them. So I have to attend to their problems because I was not here. So that is the reason for being late. Anyway, at the outset, I extend my warmest congratulations to Elets Technomedia and Microsoft India for organizing this esteemed Future Ready Digital Governance Summit in Odisha. Before I speak few more words, I just going, it was 2010, and that was my first term in the assembly, and a team was sent to America, different locations, destination in America, by Honorable Chief Minister Sri Naveen Patnaik for the investment in Odisha. And I am lucky that I was part of that team. And that the only MLA, rest others were ministers. CM personally asked me to join the team. So we started from Chicago, went to Seattle, had the opportunity to visit Microsoft as well as Boeing. And many other destinations, right from to Canada, Vancouver, then to San Francisco, then Florida, then New York about the skill initiatives, and many other places also. So when I saw the word Microsoft, I went down the memory lane that my visit to there, and 1.5 hour brief before we stepped into the different parts of Microsoft main building, we were briefed by 1.5 hour by the persons, their aims, objective, and all that. And I cherish that memory. As all of us know that in this rapidly evolving digital age, the concept of governance has taken on a new dimension. The traditional method of administrations are being reshaped and reimagined with the infusion of the new age technology. We are into a digital revolution, and that holds immense potential for transforming the way we govern and enhance the delivery of citizen services. I emphasize this word, citizen services. With a deep sense of pride and enthusiasm, and with the blessing, I would like to share that under the visionary leadership of our Honorable Chief Minister Sri Naveen Patnaik ji has been at the forefront of the leveraging the technology to improve governance and public service delivery. Our 5T Charter, which includes teamwork, technology, transparency, time, has been instrumental in utilizing the latest technology to enhance the effectiveness of governance system and the delivery of public goods and services. So, the Odisha Statewide Area Network, OSAN, is one such example which has been proved very fruitful. It facilitates seamless communication and data sharing among the department, and my department also, all the departments are subscribed to that, and which has enabled government officials to collaborate in real time, work together on projects, and track progress efficiently. And recently, it facilitated first of its kind digital cabinet meet, wherein the chief minister held the meeting from a foreign location. As all of you know, he recently visited Japan and all that. With the digital cabinet, we have eliminated the need for physical presence, enabling collaborative work and faster decision making. So, being in abroad, we could in the cabinet level adopted, decided in with the blessing of the CM Naveen Patnaik in the Bharat place about many decisions which has benefited, which will be benefited the people of Odisha. And as you know, the state IT policy is designed to create an enabling environment for investment in the IT sector, driving growth and employment opportunity in the state. And we also aim to equip our youth with employability skill in knowledge and economy and ensuring they are well prepared to contribute their digital information. But here I would like to link something. The Department of Science Technology, which is my department, in the meanwhile, we had a very small budget. Now, with bigger budgetary allocations, we are diversifying our activities in different fields. Just I will cite few such examples, not one, few such examples. See, we have already covered 3 phases of the 5T schools. Now the fourth phase is going to be commissioned, and particularly the smart classrooms and e-library and e-laboratory. In my childhood, and many of you also, that science laboratory, a building, and few beakers and test tubes and some blue litmus paper and red litmus paper. For me, as a student in high school, this was the visual of a science laboratory in Bhubaneswar, which one of the local schools. But science has made rapid strides. So, keeping in tune with that, what we have done in one of my recent visit to Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore, I was going through their PowerPoint presentation with the director ISC. It contains one of the premier institutes more than century old, and Tata Foundation has been a extended collaborative hand to them. I just noticed in the PowerPoint presentation that science to society, one of the sector. So I picked up the point. I requested director in what way we can be tagged to your premier institute. And to my surprise, he said that with the Karnataka Science and Technology Council, we have been designed a separate course module for the science and math teachers of Karnataka. Then I said, why not you help us in this regard? It would be our, will be really express our gratitude to you in case IIC Bangalore can help us. So they sent a team with number of faculty members. They came here and went to the around 50 government high schools. This silently was how a math and science teacher teaches in the classroom. Came to me, went back, prepared a course module, then asked me, we are ready when we are going to sign the MOU. We signed MOU, placed the adequate funds with IIC Bangalore, and You'll be happy to know that 600 math and science teachers from government school, SC/ST department schools, they have already gone to ISC Bangalore, Chelkera campus and hard training and come back. Now all the math and science teachers of the Odisha Adarsh Vidyalaya, they are going to Chelkera campus of ISC Bangalore and going to have training. See, this is the one of the initiative which we have taken so that we are going for the 5T school, but main thing is math and science teachers should be properly equipped because science changes every day. And unless they're trained, unless they're the upgradation in the knowledge sector, how they will pass into their student, the future citizen of this state as well as India. So this is the initiative in science and technology. I will come to a few other points. See, again, I went to ISRO Bangalore, ISRO Ahmedabad, also went through their activities. They also agreed to have some kind of workshop come exhibition in Bhubaneswar, which then had never come to this site. As far as I know, they have a program called Space on Wheel, very popular program, and they have displayed it many times in different locations in west coast of India. But somehow in the eastern coast they have never come to us. But I requested, they came recently only 3-4 months back, and they went for display of exhibits and interactive sessions. And what we did, the interactive session, we went for the live streaming in all the 5T schools across the state. All the 5 top scientists of ISRO, including 2 ODIs, they came here. They answered the inquisitiveness of our student. So this is one of the initiative. Now Chief Minister has in principle approved about the innovation hubs. I'll mention that we are going for establishing innovation hubs in 500 schools across the state. By 2023, we aim to establish 50 such hubs with the investment of 200 crores. This is another aspect. And this program point is that the knowledge, is every day. We have to upgrade our knowledge, update our knowledge, because there is no limit. There is no boundary for the knowledge, and we have to. It's a continuous process, and we are into that. And Chief Minister has agreed. Every year with Tata Foundations, we select 20 billion students across Odisha for an exposure visit uh, to various space organizations in the country. ISRO is one of them at Ahmedabad, Sriharikota. They go from this place with Tata Foundation and my department. It's a joint initiative. And this year, CM has approved that out of these 20, 10 will be sent to National Aeronautics and Space Center, NASA in America. That is. Many of just had mentioned that what is the need for that? Then I said the need is when as a child in class 9th, I used to see only beaker, test tubes and litmus paper. So why now 5T school with science laboratory? I hope I passed out in 1970 my matriculations. So many years. So now we have gone to this stage. I believe there is a need for it. When Odisha is changing under the dynamic leadership of Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik ji, so why should we be lag behind in the field of IT, science and technology? Don't you want our boys should excel across the globe? There is a need for it. So that is the case, and CM has rightly approved it. And very certainly we are going to implement that. And like that, and not only that, in America also we are planning to take some other agencies. Tata Foundation will be giving us the logistics and all that, but the entire expenditure will be borne by our department. And the another sector, since you asked me to speak extra, I am speaking extra. Another sector is we had only two planetarium in the state. One is here nearby, the other in the Bulla. There are already 8 in pipeline. One of them is completed, going to be commissioned shortly at Raigada, and two more by end of December at Kendujar and Baripada. And Raurkela also in the process, so also Balangir. So around 8 planetarium. It's a double decker, both science park come planetarium, spending roughly 21.5 crores, over 15 acres, 10 acres like that. But again, I'm going back to the other department, that is the social security. See, we have around 103 special schools. Few of them are the schools for the visual impaired, few are for the hearing impaired, few are for the cerebral palsy, CP as you know, and the mental retardedness, all those of our schools. In one of the visit to IIIT Bangalore, a blind girl student told me there is a deficiency. As soon as we pass matriculation, the high school certificate, but with us, we do not know, we have lost the sight, vision, but we have the probably God has very kind to develop our faculties, and we are more interested to know about the maths. And there is an agency empowered vision, that's a Bangalore based NGO, I believe, with IIIT. We have signed MOU in both for Odisha, where the particular in the visually impaired schools, particularly the students, they have developed some apps, they have developed the skills which they have installed in the integrated infrastructure complex at Jatni, which is going to be very iconic. What is this integrated infrastructure complex is? Let me just outline. It is a institute. We have decided to have 30 in all the 30 DTs, CMRs approved it in each of the integrated infrastructure complex, abbreviated as IIC, ODRA, Bhumi Unnayan Prakalp. There will be 3 blocks, one for the senior citizens. We just can't afford to ignore our senior citizen. Imagine the social sector pension called Madhubabu pension, out of 50 lakhs, 31 lakhs were only senior citizens. So what we have decided, in the IIC we'll have one block for the senior citizens, particularly will be taken care of. We are taking you to various leading organizations, even Tata Foundation and others have come forward. There will be board under the chairmanship collector concern, and other will join in. They will run and manage that sector, and some for the another block for the visually impaired and hearing impaired. The third one is for the cerebral palsy, autistic children. So this is one where in IIIT Bangalore, when I saw that app as well as the instruments, so we went for MU and we have already placed and they've started the course in Jatni IIC, which is going to be iconic. So all this is question of the IT, is question of science technology and its applicability. If you consider it to be a triangle, IT one part of the triangle, science technology another, and the benefactors, the third one. So with this, I hope I again express my gratitude to all of you and the Microsoft and the other organizations and the people are the dignitaries and dais and the delegates for giving me opportunity to speak few words. I hope with your suggestions, with your deliberations, I think that will definitely supplement the endeavor the Honorable Chief Minister making Odisha across the India, not only in global also, that Odisha is a happening state. This expression which I hear these days on occur in many states. Whenever I go, Odisha, your state has become a happening state. What more? Earlier, Lord Jagannath was our identity. Now, along with all our illustrated sons of Odisha, right from Uttamani Gopal Das, Mausan Das, if we consider the self-esteem, Odia pride, then if it is, we call it a book, then Navin Patnaik, our Honorable Chief Minister, lovable Chief Minister, popular leader, has added many pages of Odia self-esteem through the process of development. This is another identity to Odisha, along with its past rich heritage, culture, and so on and so forth. I hope, I also expect each of us to contribute some way or the other, whichever field you are, and see that your state prospers and see that the dream of Chief Minister, the happening state, takes a full circle. I was talking to many people yesterday at Dubai, so many Odias in different fields, eager to supplement, to contribute the growth of the state in many ways. It's a offer, not tagging with money. So I hope each of you also, if you happen to be part of the state or part of the state's development process, please contribute, supplement with knowledge, initiative, so on and so forth. Thank you. Bande Utkal Jane.
Honorable Minister of Science and Technology, Shri Ashok Chandra Prasad. Sir, thank you for coming to this event. I'm happy to say that Microsoft, and then it's good that you remembered your trip to Microsoft long back. Microsoft is partnering with Odisha in many of your initiatives. Specifically, before you came, I was mentioning about the skill. We have skilled close to about 5,000 children on various Microsoft technologies. Out of them, about 13,000 people have been also employed on various technologies. Microsoft today leads the innovation, as you are aware, in the education sector, health sector, agri sector, and with the recent launch of artificial intelligence and all that we're doing around it, we've also partnered with the central government in very unique projects, which I was sharing with the audience, which is Bhashini, which is local language. So people in the villages can fill government forms and take subsidies or schemes which they need with just talking and the language getting converted into English and Hindi. So there are many initiatives. And I'm happy to share that Odisha is the early adopters of technology. In fact, not laggard, but very much early adopters. So thank you so much for your involvement. Thank you for coming over here. I wish you all the best, sir.